Hey guys, what's up? It's Paul Farmer. And Today is a continuation of what I started on yesterday's video, which is how to make big profit sales for free. This is part two. What you're looking at right now is DB Freedom Project. That's our coaching group. I'm going to be referring back to this quite a bit today. That's because we have a step-by-step training right here. I'm going to be referring back to this training. Because what I'm going to be covering how to get sales for free in Big Profit System. Now, I just want to tell you a few things before we get to it. Big Profit System is a high-ticket program. It's a high-ticket passive program, actually, where everything is set up for you to run right out the gate. So literally all you have to do, the only thing you really have to focus on is getting leads. And you can get leads for free, or you can go and get leads using their paid done for you traffic that they have in the back office, the recommended sources that are full of buyer leads. They're buyer leads, okay? So that's really what people want to be doing. That's what I recommend you do. You absolutely want to be purchasing the traffic. You have your options are postcards, media buys, and SMS, and there's a few other options that you can do as well. You can create your own. But these absolutely work. They're proven to work. There's tons of proof out there. If you need to see that, tons of proof. And but Big Profit System, the reason I joined this was because I wanted something more passive that I didn't have to do free strategies, that would just run if I drove traffic to it. And that's what it does. But the reason I'm making these videos is I've had a number of people come to me and they're concerned if they don't have the marketing money, if they could still do this business, or maybe their marketing is going out. Let me just close that. Let's see here. Move this over. Okay. Get back to this. So maybe their marketing is going out, but paid marketing takes a little bit of time to kick in. So while that's happening, maybe you want to make a sale right away. You don't want to wait on it. I'm going to show you in this series how to go about doing that. So yesterday I covered videos, creating videos, and make sure you go back and watch that. It's on this channel. I'll even put a little card in this, probably the last video actually. I'll put a link or something that leads back to it so you can see it. Anyway, Big Profit System set up to be passive. It's set up to pay you big, and anyone can do it, okay? But I'm making these videos for the people that they don't want to wait. They want to make sales right away. They don't want to wait for their marketing to kick in, or for people that may not have the biggest marketing budget, okay? So they can get us some sales coming in, get a sale, and then go do paid marketing, because the paid marketing is where it's at. That's where you want to be. That's what's going to make this passive, okay? So today we're going to be talking about Facebook. Okay, am I a Facebook guru? No, not a Facebook guru, not a social media expert or anything like that. I have made a lot of sales using Facebook. Do I put the energy into Facebook that I probably should? No, I really don't. But I do know my way around it. I do know how to get sales from it. And, I've been on many courses about it. So I do feel I can teach it. So I'm just going to go over some basics. Okay. So first thing you want to do, and this is not the best profile. I'll be completely honest with it. I should have a tag on. I should have some different things. But again, I'm not like a social media person. Frankly, I don't care. I put up a picture of me and my wife. Really what you want to do is you want to have a picture of you smiling, of you, real picture, not like a dog, not like, I don't know, I see all kinds of weird stuff, but of you. Remember, social media is about being social, and people want to know who you are. So if you're hiding, you're putting something that's not you, that's going to make it so people want to delete your profile. They're not going to friend you. They're not going to want to talk to you because they don't trust you, because you're hiding yourself. So it's very important you put your real picture, okay? Now, if you can't put your real picture, you could do an avatar, but I don't really recommend that. people join businesses because of people, not because of the business. Just remember that. So if you're hiding, you may not have the best results. Some people can have good results because they have a big marketing budget. Again, it just depends where you're at. So you want to have a picture of you smiling. You want to have something like maybe a motivational quote in the background, a picture of you on a vacation, or I don't know, whatever. But do not put pictures of, anything that's going to offend people, really. You don't want to do any of that. You don't want to put a picture of your business. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, don't put your business up here. Don't put Big Profit System up here. Because the people that aren't into Big Profit System, immediately they're going to run the other way. So you kind of want to just bring them in evergreen, okay? Now, you want to have all the stuff filled out, the about section, all that. You want to have that all filled out. You want to give people ways to connect with you. Know you're a real person, okay? That's all I'm going to go over with that. What I want to talk about is posting, okay? So I personally, I've heard people tell me 5 times a day. I've heard 3 times a day, 2 times a day. I've heard, 2-3 times a week. I don't know what the magic number is there. I do know that if you post too much, Facebook, the way Facebook's set up, their algorithm, people aren't going to see your stuff for the most part, especially if you're not getting engagement on it. So you need to be putting things up that are going to get engagement. It's going to get people liking, commenting, sharing. So some of the things that I've found, doing this over time are, people like motivational quotes. So there's like that's not even a motivational quote, but it's something motivational. You want to think like personal development, right? Like, people like personal development. They like motivation, inspiration, industry specific type of questions and things like that. So what you want to be putting on your wall, you could get personal stuff too. Like, you can put stuff that you're doing in your personal life, like places you've gone, things you're excited about. Just make sure it's not all about like political and things like that. You go to pages where people are all political, like, it's a turnoff. Right away, if you're not for that person, you're off the page. So, but then again, you might attract the right people you want doing that. But again, I don't really do that. But what I say is, like, do motivational quotes, inspirational quotes. I've been testing this for quite a while, and I can tell you what does the best, what gets the most engagement is questions, without a doubt, questions. Okay. So on your wall, you don't really want to put links. You can put a link once in a great while, but you really don't want to put too many links. You really just want to you want it to be more curiosity kind of thing, right? So right here, I got a motivational post. It's kind of a motivational post. And then, so as you can see, we'll just go through my wall and I'll show you the differences, okay? So we have motivational post, that got like 10 likes or so, right? And then this is a statement I made. Some people just need to stop worrying if it works and work it. Think about it like this. If it's working for me, it's working for others who are doing the same thing. Why wouldn't it work for you? There's no lottery ticket. So it's kind of some people comment on it, but as I get down here, proof pics, like results. If you're getting results, if your teammates are getting results, again, don't put the business name, but just make it curious. Make them, like, if you know someone in your business in Big Profit, so there's a lot of proofs, right? You could say something. Hey, look at this guy, or look at this woman. She just had a $5,000 day, or whatever the number is. If you want to know more, comment below, or want to know how she did it, boom. It draws people in. So like this one here, I just kind of described things a little bit. Wow, seriously, I'm shocked about how simple this program is. Just got another 500 that came in. That was true. I'm not making that up. I'm not just writing that, okay? Are you really going to keep watching? So, watching me get sales rolling in. So I just I put some stuff in there to get them a little bit interested, get them a little curious. You basically take 5 minutes, purchase traffic, the buyer leads, and wait for the phone calls to close sales. So it's very appealing to people, right? Again, I'm not saying it's the best, but look, it got, quite a few comments. it got some likes. You know, I got people asking for info and things like that. So it's just a way to get people to come to you rather than you going to them. This one did all right. While watching basketball, had our 1,500 arrive and learn more on the way to you just can't beat passive income. So again, I'm not saying what the company is. No one knows what the company is, but they're curious, right? They're going to start coming in. Again, this is not my best one. I'm going to show you. So here's a motivational quote. You can see some people commented on that one. But what does the best? What does the best? And, you know, I've written paragraphs, heartfelt paragraphs that get crickets. But what does the best? We'll just go through here. This really was a fail. I'm a big sports fan. Apparently nobody on my friends list is a sports fan, and it just fell through, you know, like 2 people. That's it. So apparently internet marketers don't like sports. I don't know what that's about, but it's funny. Anyone else having issues? Okay, so here's an industry-specific question, and this was just because AWeber is having issues. And, I mean, look at all the comments I got there. But I just want to get down to, like, here's a question I asked, and this got quite a bit of engagement. Okay, so I said, do you think posting in groups is an effective way to market? Okay, so, and I got some feedback. I got some things going on. So, you know, motivational quotes, inspirational quotes, anything that has to do with the industry. Okay, so like industry-specific questions. This is an industry-specific question. Do you think posting groups is effective? I can go back into these people and start talking to them and find out what where they're at, you know, their business, and they might be a fit for BPS. So that's another video. This one here is just about posting. Where I want to get to is what really will, and I wasn't even expecting this. I wrote this about my sponsor, who these are true numbers, but I wrote this, and I didn't know anybody would comment on it. I didn't expect anybody to ask for info or anything, but I just said, if you could take $1,800 and turn it into $18,000 in less than a month with 5 minutes of work, would you? See, I'm asking a question. I'm not telling them. I'm asking the question if they would. I'm getting them to raise their hand, right? To say, yes, I would. And, I mean, this thing really just blew up. You know, I got a bunch of comments here, everybody asking for info and things like that. So you want to be posting probably 2-3 times a day. Maybe after every 5 or so posts, you can put up a question asking something about if you can make passive income without, if you could make an high ticket income, or if you can make big commissions, you can put a dollar amount on. If you can make $500 to, I don't know, you can say up to 500 plus at a time, a day, or whatever, with passively, would you? You know, or if I could show you how to make $5,000 without doing hardly anything, with 5 minutes of work a week, would you? You know, something like that. Like, you just think of questions that make people curious and kind of hit what they want. People want passive, right? They want to make bigger money. They're not online to make tiny little commissions. They're not online to bust their butt, right? So to make hardly anything, they want to make big commissions, and they want to do it easily. And Big Profit System totally allows you to do that. So that's really powerful. I hope this made sense to you. So motivational quotes, inspirational quotes. You know, you can put personal pictures, places you visited, lifestyle stuff. If you do that, you know, if you're someone that goes a lot of places and you can share that, just, you know, keep it positive. Keep it with things that people like. Questions I don't recommend asking, and I see people doing this stuff too. Just like, what kind of soap do you use? You know, what kind of laundry soap do you use? Yes, you'll get engagement, but are those the people you want to get into your business? You got to think about it like that, right? So really the whole point of these posts is to attract people to you so they get into your influence, under your influence, right? They start taking note of you. And then what you want to do when they start reacting is you want to, so like these people, I can go message these people and say, hey, thanks for liking my post. Okay, I can do that. I haven't really connected with you. What do you do? Something like that, right? That's like another video, but that's basically what we're doing here. We're getting people to come into your reality, come into your influence, come into your world, right? Raise their hand, show they're interested in what you're doing, okay? And then from there, that's when they come into your business. So really, you need to be posting, I'd say at least 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day, I'd say, motivational posts, lifestyle posts. Sorry, my phone's going off here. Turn this off. And, after every, I'd say like five motivational posts or whatever kind of post you're putting up, ask a question, an industry-specific question, a question that's going to get them to come your way. And you might have to test it out a little bit and see what really works. Look at the proofs that are, the testimonials that are happening in Big Profit System, and take those and create questions with those. And I'm telling you, people will come running because people want passive. They want to make big commissions, and they want to do it fast. And Big Profit System makes that a reality. Okay, so I hope you got value from this video. I'll be doing more videos. We'll get a little more in depth, but that's the first part. Make sure your profile is set up nice, so when people come and see your profile, it's someone they want to talk to. And then, put up posts that are relatable, that people like, right? It's going to make them feel better and stuff like that. Cause them to do something, take an action. Okay, so click the link right below this video to get started with Big Profit System if you're not in Big Profit System. My ID is 560. If you got a postcard or something from somebody with a different postcard number, make sure you go to them. But other than that, subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more videos. And like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.